It's Open House Thursday on Your View. Welcome to the show. I am Miriam Longe, and with me, as usual, are these fabulous ladies of Your View. YK in the building. YK, you're truly in the building.
I'm in the building.
First of all, I saw stones colored, then I now saw your hand.
Ah, yes. So
what's happening?
I went to a party. Was it last week?
Okay.
I went to the party and
yes,
they did it free. And the girl, I said the girl should come on our show.
It looks really nice.
Says, yeah. This one is fading.
Already. It's beautiful.
Really nice. I love the red one.
Ah, and it's so nice. And that's the one that's not fading, you know.
Yeah.
And I love it.
How have you been?
Not too bad.
The last time I saw you,
you know, this is our country.
Was my
we're a very strange bunch of people.
What did you
happened?
do?
So
again,
beside our house, they are building. You know, I reported when they were building shops there last year or 2 years ago. Okay. They stopped them. So they are now taking it. House that first of all on that street is an illegal structure because it was built. They took the streets to build the building, and it's a bungalow. Now they are taking it up without any. You know, they just taking
no town
it
planning
up.
now. There's no town planning, physical planning. Ogun State, maybe they don't even have.
So
Lagos State,
you can be passing the building will not collapse on your head.
Yeah.
Is it that one?
That's
People
scary.
build building now and block off the whole airway for
They
the next
have
building.
blocked everything.
And connect away
So
to
I
the
wrote them that I wrote it for.
okay.
Pay for local government. See, this.
What's happening?
You know what they say? That we should come and pay 100K.
For what?
Only for carrying out execution.
For them to go, hey, 100K. Let them build. It's not, I was doing a responsible citizen. Civic duty.
Oh my goodness. There's a lot that we need to do in this country.
Go.
So much to do.
That's why it even surprised me when the new IG says that he wants to do police reform. You don't know, maybe he wants to turn to a fly.
Let me hear from
I'll be flying to different stations.
So welcome back.
Thank you.
I missed you.
I miss you too.
How
are you?
I just see her.
No, I'm not just seeing her. So I yesterday.
No, did you come? Oh, you came yesterday.
But we are just on the show together. So let me tell you.
Okay.
It's not you that say we should hype somebody.
It's
this
good.
month.
It's good. I'm
and
not
now hype now. You now talk. Your fine is 7,000.
No, that's 3-5.
So they'll be fighting each other on this.
No, any member of the table does anyhow. Now we find them.
Find you straight up.
Money
They have been finding them. I haven't seen the money.
That's what I was saying. I said this is
No,
audio money.
to
So we no.
that
It's not audio. We calculate what you owe. At the end of the year, you pay up. We buy pots and plastic.
And then share, honestly.
So it was Moyo's birthday on Tuesday.
Yeah.
Moyo, far away. You've been my friend since way back.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry I did not call. I kept saying, call Moyo. Today is Moyo's birthday. Every 24th of February, but I don't know what happened. Yeah.
Oh.
And then by night, it was too late to call Moyo. When I called the next day, she didn't pick. We've not spoken. So happy birthday, Moyo.
Happy birthday.
Let me leave what is worrying my mind. Something is worrying my mind.
We'll
In my neighborhood, there's a pandemic
banter.
of drugs and youth ads.
Yeah, that's widespread. It's something I'm noticing. Many people.
I'm losing sleep about it now.
BC
Hi,
Ubo,
darling.
how are you?
Welcome back.
Yes,
Thank
I
you.
do.
Thank you so much. We are, you know,
House of BC, not put that on.
no, it's actually not House of BC.
Hair
It's
by
a
BC.
new brand that's coming up. Because YK had been yabbing and talking about how why won't you look natural and all that. And I said, okay, we can actually do something where we work with our original African hairline. You know, see how we can still look a bit African. So this is another one that's coming. We're going to be working with strictly African hairline.
Amen,
so
amen, amen.
So you inspire, yes,
I can get up and dance
yes,
now.
please. So you inspired.
Work is not about
aspect.
dancing. You will get one and wear one.
I might not know.
You get one and wear
Honestly,
one.
if you want, it would be good. We can do one for
All
you.
right.
Yeah. How are you?
I'm good, but let's go on a short break. When we come back, we'll look at today's top stories in the papers. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Stay tuned. Your View will be right back.
Thank you for staying with us. And now the newspaper review. We're starting with The Nation. Major headline in The Nation: Tinubu to Disu, restore security. Opposition lacks serious policy discussion, says Abakoba. President amend constitution to embed state police. Adamawa lawmakers in mass defection from PDP. Air-to-ground communication equipment gone in MMIA fire. What do we have in The Nation?
Okay, I took a story. The National Association of Nigerian Students Southwest Zone D, has raised serious concerns over the alarming and unsustainable rise in off-campus accommodation across universities in the region. He said in a statement jointly signed by the coordinator of NANS, Southwest Zone, that's Comrade Josiah Adeyemo, the General Secretary, as well as that's another Comrade Ojetola Babatunde Yusuf, and the Public Relations Officer, Comrade Tokwe Olugbemi. And they were warning, that's the student body now, that escalating rent in university communities were gradually turning access to education into a privilege reserved for the wealthy. They said that rents in many student-dominated areas now rival, like in some instances, exceed tuition fees, placing enormous financial strain on students and their families. They are also talking about the fact that many of these houses are unregulated and exploitative rental practices are happening there, alleging that landlords and house agents across the Southwest were imposing arbitrary rent increases and demanding multiple years of advance payments with little or no oversight. Recent assessments indicate that a significant proportion of students now spend nearly half of their available income on rent alone, far exceeding the globally accepted housing affordability benchmark of 30%. I was a student too, and we even at that time we had this issue where hostels were coming up as fast as possible, and it was so expensive. Sometimes we have to squat because you cannot even afford to, you are struggling to pay the little school fees and then house rent, and the accommodation in the universities are usually not enough for many people who are coming into the school. So please, it's for the students. So if you are going to be building in those areas, understand that you are building for students. Reduce it.
We need a regulatory body anyway
to handle
concerning
that.
just prices for anything and everything in Nigeria.
It's the week I'm just looking at.
Is that part of our
I have an interesting
newspaper,
topic. So the president, while hosting an interfaith breaking of the fast with leadership of both houses, the Senate and the House of Assembly, the House of Reps, was, saying that, they need to amend the constitution to accommodate and provide for state policing with immediate effect. So the nation captures it that he's spoken about it like that successively in 48 hours because he had an interfaith break of fast with the governors 2 days before and spoke about, amending the constitution to provide for state policing immediately. That, we have extreme challenges facing us around terrorism, banditry, insurgency, and we have to then provide, to meet it. I'm wondering that, with the new requirement that the US is giving us, which includes breaking out of ties with China and all of those things as part of securing us, God help us, how does this come in? What are we doing exactly? Are we now trying to be self-reliant or we still need the help of the US? Because after all the shout is to get us out of Russia and China's alliances that they're asking as part of the requirement. But then the Senate president just went straight and assured him of the chamber's loyalty. They said that we have nothing to give you than to assure you of our loyalty. I am sure you have noticed that nothing you have ever sent to the House has died in first reading. It will never happen.
That's
our
Senate.
So I hope that they're doing their researches. This is serious thinking for everybody at this time. I don't think any Nigerian should be laxing. You don't want to wake up one morning while you are tweeting about Simi. They don't already sell us.
Why do you have any story in the nation?
The Nigerian Airspace Management Agency has confirmed that the air-to-ground communication equipment was destroyed during the fire, but has assured us that the nation's airspace remains safe. This was given by the managing director. This development was given to us by the management, Umar Ahmed Farouk. He says that the agency immediately deployed engineers to the scene and they have activated backup systems to sustain the traffic services. He said it was a huge loss, but and the air traffic were really disrupted, but he says they are getting a mobile air-to-ground equipment and they will use it as backup facilities. I just wanted to say I saw a fire engine during the fire. I saw the video, and the video was pouring water
On the ground.
The fire was here, the water was going there.
It wasn't high enough.
It wasn't high enough, and the people were saying, this one can't put out the fire, or in the video. It's not funny, because when I think, you see, I always compare us to the Western world because me, I feel we should be as good or even better than the Western world. Let's stop bringing ourselves back. Let's move ourselves.
But you know, there's a training for firefighting. You cannot be afraid of fire and be in the fire service. What are you doing?
Let's plane. Just do like he wants to crash. Fire engine don't reach ground.
Yeah.
Like 3, 4.
And we were still
sometimes
struggling.
And the huge loans we take to build this infrastructure.
It's really sad.
Let's
quickly go to the Punch. Major headline: The Punch. Disu declares total war on police corruption, impunity. Labour issues Friday ultimatum to federal government on wage arrears. Loud Tech mourns as 6 nursing students die in road crash. That's that. 2027 Kwankwaso Makinde hold closed door meeting. Tinubu to Senate amend constitution for Senate police now. Recapitalization, 13 banks race to meet March 31 deadline. Tinubu's executive order blocks 2 trillion naira NMPC fees. And we have PDP, Wike Makinde camps lock horns ahead of March convention. Before we take a story, let's go on a short break. When we come back, we'll continue with the newspapers. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Stay tuned. Your View will be right back.
Thank you for staying with us. We're still looking at today's papers. We're still on the Punch.
Yes, so let me take the... Who's ready to go?
Go now.
Major headline. So President Bola Tinubu yesterday charged the newly decorated Acting Inspector General of Police, Tunji Disu, to make the Nigerian police force better than he met it. Congratulations to him. He says the country grapples with banditry, terrorism, and other criminal activities. So he personally decorated Disu with his new rank at the State House, Abuja, and he said the appointment comes at a defining moment for our nation's security, expressing confidence in the new police chief's ability to restore public confidence in the force. He says that what I expect from you is for you to make it better than you met it, and I'm sure you can do it. Nigeria is challenged right now with banditry, terrorism, and all sorts of criminal activities. He also said he had already known him before from his tenure as Lagos State Governor, and he believes in the dedication the new IGP exhibited while he was serving in Lagos. He says, I know your record. I believe in your dedication that you've exhibited while you were in Lagos and I was the governor of Lagos State. Now you assume this responsibility as a defining moment for our nation's security. And, you know, he outlined the expectations from him. I also went ahead to talk about the former IGP that would be leaving, and, you know, applauded him, thanked him for doing what he could to ensure that we had our security in place. So congratulations to this once again.
So I have the executive order. You know, the president had given us an executive order that directed all revenues from the NNPC, all revenues across the country due to the federation that they must be remitted in full without prior deduction. So this, according to the Punch, has blocked 2 trillion from NNPC, who would ordinarily have deducted their monies before they remit what is left. So the analysis of monthly earnings submitted to the Federation Accounts Allocation Committee and obtained by Punch on Wednesday revealed that the NNPC, or the National Oil Company, received 20.73 billion from the deductions in 2022, 695.9 billion in 2023, 452.6 billion in 2024, 906.9 billion in 2025, which is a total of 2.1 trillion between 2022 and 2025 alone. And so they are predicting how much we have been able to deflect by this executive order, where the president has stopped all deductions of management fees and frontier exploration funds by the NNPC Limited. And effectively,
nice. Some people will not be happy about that.
Let them not be happy. But let us know what we are earning.
Exactly.
So I felt bad under President Buhari, who was also Minister for Petroleum. And, you know, we were just having issues like that. Remember, there was a day that the House had summoned the NNPC MD then, or GM then, and we were like, why will he not go? And it seemed like everything was untouchable. We could not. So is it that they exchanged our crude for some loans or something? But the details were not made public then. But now, with this deflecting of it, our money will complete.
This is just a very sad story. The management of Ladoke Akintola University of Technology Ogbomoso has mourned the death of six nursing students. They were on their way from Niger State, Suleja, and they boarded a commercial bus, and they had this fatal accident. All 6 of them died.
Oh.
So the university is mourning them, and they gave out a statement. Very sad. The whole university is really sad. You know, they said with a heavy heart, the management of Ladoke Akintola University of Technology Ogbomoso announces the tragic loss of 6 of our cherished open and distance learning nursing students. There was also another accident where a final year student in Kwara State died. That one too was very sad. He was coming from Moleti, a 400 level, you know.
Almost at the end.
It's really sad. The state of our roads is important, and also the public transport drivers. Also with speeding, those two combinations.
You know,
drinking.
Yes,
they drink,
drinking.
they speed.
Drug use now.
The drug,
is,
I'm telling
Yeah.
They, you know,
you, we need to have
when I used to go on tour, a bus driver cannot drive for a regular. He has a specific
Extended
amount of
hours.
hours that he must park.
and rest.
And either another driver will come and take over from him, or he will sleep. All of us will be there packed
we
on
need
the
to go
road.
back there
You know.
because these casualties are just too many.
But this is not in Nigeria. In Nigeria, the only thing they stop for is to pray.
Oh, because I was wondering.
Okay, I thought
They don't even
let's
stop
look
to
at the
pray.
Daily Sun. Major headline
Nigeria, okay.
in the Daily Sun. New IGP talks tough. We've taken that. FCT elections. INEC chairman admits voter apathy challenges. Queries staff electoral officials. Headship of Southern Traditional Rulers Council should be rotational. Eze Arrow. South governors back Tinubu's executive order on oil revenue remittance. MMIA fire. NAMA's air-to-ground systems wiped out. We've done that as well. 6 worshippers kidnapped during church service in Ondo. I can't believe we're reading another headline like this. Then the Owo church attack. DSS arrests 6th suspect, says ISWAP. Commander hid in Edo for 4 years. What do we have? Who has the
Okay, I have the review of the elections, the FCT, by the INEC chairperson, Joash Amukuton, Professor. Joash Amukuton was reviewing, and he said there will be consequences for certain members of his staff, especially those members of staff in Kuje and Kwali Area Council, because for their logistics delay that have been queried. The transporter also had some delays in Kwali. He's been blacklisted. And then he said, the elections are both a test and a teacher, particularly the FCT one, as well as the FCC council election, as well as the state constituency elections in Kano and Rivers State to replace certain members. He says that this is, the INEC has learned sobering lessons from voter apathy, turnout, and all of that, and then certain human factors of his staff that led to the delay and the poor performance at the elections would also be queried. I like that.
Yeah, so I took the 6 worshippers of the Celestial Church of Christ, located on the Owo Expressway in Ondo State. It says that they were abducted by gunmen during a church service. The Ondo PPRO, Abayomi Jimo, has confirmed the story and said the incidents happened during the early hours of the day. He explained that the victims were reportedly taken to an unknown destination. He says when they got wind of the kidnap, that they sprung into action and they managed to rescue one of the victims. But the rest, they are not sure where they are.
For you.
He said that everybody should remain calm, but I took it in Nation.
Yeah.
Okay, what did
Nation said the victim escaped.
Okay.
He was not rescued.
He was not rescued.
Yes, because it
Not
doesn't.
Nation, sorry. Tribune.
Tribune, okay.
Tribune said the victim escaped.
So they're spawning into action.
That's bringing. But they also.
Like, be serious.
Why are you people? I don't like it. I don't. They're making me laugh. Something that's not funny.
But what's the police saying? They are working on it, investigating.
The police
as
said
usual.
everybody should remain calm because the people from the nation, the people in the area, they were protesting. They came out. It's too much.
Yeah.
That is.
It
We're
is.
not even hearing
All of this news again.
of what is happening.
Yeah.
He said they came out. So that's why he's saying remain calm. They are
Kidnapping
saying
has become a huge
victim-
business in our
so they-
country.
Yeah, they said they caught one. They said they caught one. They also talked about a family that were kidnapped. They paid 5 million
Yeah.
to come
It's
out. So
become a-
that's why the people just came out and just blocked all the expressways. It's too much. This
Yeah.
kidnapping is too much. You know. So
just don't get it. How
I
they can
feel
come-
for our new IG.
He has a lot to do.
He has work.
As his work cut out for him.
He has work.
Yeah, I have a story, but I'm thinking I would rather we do one in Tribune.
Okay. All right.
That one is
So,
more interesting.
Nigerian Tribune, major headline, gunmen attack Ondo church, abduct 6 worshippers. Over 595 girls, 525 boys forced into armed group in 2024, says UNICEF. 4 witnesses testify virtually in trial of Alison Madueke. Tinubu to Disu, you have my full support to restore peace, lead firmly but fairly. Nkwankwaso Makinde in closed-door meeting in Ibadan. 2027, Catholic bishops warn against use of state institutions to manipulate elections. And then health, extended toilet phone use raises hemorrhoid by 46%, researchers warn. What do we have?
The hemorrhoid. So researchers have warned that spending too much time on the toilet with a phone may increase the risk of developing painful hemorrhoids by 46%.
It's a very important
Yeah, so
thing.
many
Let's
people
go.
sit in the toilet
Something
doing
of
nothing,
urgent
scrolling
importance.
phones. They will be there for hours. They are not using. Please,
Somebody knows.
Yes,
The person,
yes.
if you are watching,
we
I'm
know the
talking to
people.
you.
So they explained that the design of toilet seats combined with prolonged sitting puts extra pressure on the rectal and anal veins. And this pressure can lead to swelling, discomfort, bleeding around the anus, especially when people remain seated for more than 5 minutes. So you're not supposed to do more than 5 minutes, number 2.
Even me, I'm guilty.
Beyond hemorrhoids, the
Thank God
study
for you,
published in PLOS ONE also reported that using a phone in the bathroom can also spread fecal bacteria and germs.
Yeah.
Since bathroom surfaces are often contaminated, all of us are carrying our phones into the bathroom. God, I beg you. They say hemorrhoids occur
If
when
you don't carry your
veins.
phone into this toilet on this
in
table,
the-
raise up your hand.
You don't?
No,
I
they don't like
I
doing
don't even take my
Ramadan.
bag. I don't take my phone. I don't
Don't
take
take-
my
oh,
bag.
that's a good one.
Except I'm using my phone as a torture.
That's a good one.
'Cause I
So
see
this
it
is
my
more
phone
like
as
a
a torture.
warning because they had to
Okay.
carry out
The only people that will not fall under this category are the people in China. Remember their
Yes,
toilets.
their toilet.
There's no
That-
how will
know
you
where to
squat? There's no how you can squat and
To
have
put
your
your
phone.
phone.
You are thinking of how to get up quickly.
And that's the
I hear
best
that
way to
squatting is really good for
use-
mobility, even
Yes.
into our old age. It
Yeah.
helps. So
That's
maybe
the
we
best
should
way.
go back to the way to our latrines,
To
the way they had things.
our
used to be.
shalanga, they used to call it shalanga in Yoruba land. It's called shalanga.
I think it's the most
That's the best.
safest
Yeah.
way.
It's
Yes.
the best way, and you know
That's how your
it's
body is
because
designed.
after when it's almost full, they burn it.
Oh my God, it's so disgusting. I prefer the flushing and going to the sewage tank.
Oh,
Wow.
But you still have to come and
That's all
do
we can take.
Let me
I'm
tell
sorry,
you
that's
that.
all we can take from the papers
They go and throw it
today.
inside the ocean.
Yes,
Like,
and then
come
we'll
back to
drink
us as
it.
fish.
But that's all we can take from
Our
the
fish need
papers
to feed.
this morning. Let's go on a short break. When we return, we'll look at our hot topics for the day. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Stay tuned. Your View will be right back.
Thank you for staying with us. A viral video is currently setting social media on fire, and the comment section is not smiling at all. In the clip, a young married woman is seen at home looking completely different from the polished, soft life babe many would expect. Her hair appears rough, no makeup in sight, wrapper tied casually, sitting on the floor and eating with her bare hands. Very local, very natural, very unbothered. But here's where it gets dramatic. Her husband, clearly in shock, lamented, "I married a 21st century woman. Now she is BC." It's not BC, but she's before Christ after marriage. Social media exploded. Some people are laughing, some are defending her, others are asking serious questions. Is this comfort? Is it "I have secured the ring, let me rest"? Or is this simply a woman finally being free in her own home? Before marriage, wigs laid, nails popping, perfume announcing arrival. After marriage, scarf tied, face bare, eating peacefully on the floor like nobody's business. But let's be honest, is this really a stark reality, or is this just real life without Instagram filters? Ladies, what really changes after marriage? Comfort, fatigue, motherhood, over familiarity, or is it the pressure to constantly perform beauty simply exhausting? Let's talk. Is the husband overreacting, or does he have a point? Of course, we'd like our viewers to join this conversation on 02016352013 or 090241634440. You can tweet us at TVC Connect using the hashtag YourViewTVC. And we're always streaming, as you know, live on YouTube at TVC Entertainment. Ladies, what do you think? The video shows the woman, there's a picture, you know, comparing where before marriage she's in this really nice outfits, some of them quite
photo shoots they showed now.
Exactly.
She was not in any nice anything.
Hair laid, you know, and things like that.
No, it's
and
a
then there's a video where the husband is the one taking the video. It shows her, she's lying on the floor, she's got her wrapper tied on her chest, she's eating. She does not even care that he's doing a video. What do you guys, what is it? Is it over familiarity?
So how did this even get on social media and trend?
Because
you know that I said that America right now, they sent us the list of why we're a country of particular concern and why, you know, we have to inculcate American technology for our security. We need to break out of Russia's partnership. We need to break out of some China partnership. And we should be careful what we are following and laughing about on social media, because those woman's photo that I saw, she all stick. She shoots photo. It was a photo shoot. Makeup was done for that purpose. Outfits were picked for that purpose. Hair, everything was done for that purpose. And then she's in her house chopping.
Feeling free. Like
everybody, because I don't even use a dining. My daughter was saying, Mommy, when we change house, we need to get a dining table, because they never seen one. And I said, my father had a dining table and I still ate on the floor. That's the way I love to eat. So even in my office, I step on my prayer mat when I need to eat. So I don't understand what somebody's personal preference is being discussed, because the husband wants to make a joke and the video is trending and we're discussing how women relax in their homes. You know, it gets as a bill. They lose focus. We are not guiding.
Well,
you know, I need us to be more informative of the next generation, of some of the things that were discussed in our generation that made us wiser. Because I'm worried. I saw one tweet from an Oyibo man says that the Gen Z's generation and the Alphas will be the most lazy-minded generation, because the focus that we have is different from what is important. There was another video of a young boy in Benin. They spray 100 naira bundle. 100 naira bundle. He dey throw it like this.
Okay.
That other one, pandemic I mentioned, this is next pandemic. The pandemic of small work, plenty money, that has justified our youth to think the focus is money. The focus is not, you know, we've redefined success. So those are the. I'm wondering why the man's video is what we're discussing.
I get it that there are so many issues that we can talk about, right? And it's valid. But today we're talking about interpersonal relationships, and because it's a Thursday, we tend to do that. Just
no, it's not about us. It's about Nigerians.
I understand. I get
what
you.
she's saying.
I get exactly what Nima is saying. I just want to redirect the conversation to the topic at hand, and also to let our viewers understand that sometimes we take these light-hearted topics. It's light-hearted sometimes, but you know, it can be layered as well. So it's really about interpersonal relationships that we're highlighting today.
Yes, and there's nothing wrong in dealing with the issues as they come up. So we have many marriages that have failed as a result of this. Let's just be realistic about it. I've seen many men complain that after they had married their wives, the wives left themselves, which has led to a breakdown of the marriage. So we can be handling that and handling insecurity and handling our youth's laziness, and we can handle all of that, you know, part-time, right? But first of all, I want to believe that that video was a skit. Okay. I want to believe that, because it is unrealistic for you as a man not to know that when women are in their homes, they are supposed to be relaxed. Your own mother was not wearing wig and doing makeup inside the house. It's not realistic. We grew up, we saw our mothers, we saw our stepmothers, we saw our aunties. When you are home, is a place to breathe. When you are going out, you dress up. Now, some people will complain that, you are letting yourself loose, which is okay. Have a conversation with your wife to say, I don't like me. The many years in my life, I tied wrapper on my chest. That's exactly as that woman was sitting down. Many years in my marriage, my husband complained and complained and complained, because growing up, I was tying wrapper in my chest in my father's house, and I was not going out. So it's only when we are going back to school and all of that, I wear my clothes, I do my makeup, and I go. Once I'm home, I take off everything and I tie wrapper. So when we're moving from Alagbado, my husband said, if you carry one wrapper to where we are moving to, we are finished. So I don't have one wrapper in my house today. And I had to resort to getting the boo-boos, free dresses, getting shorts and singlets, you know, just to look, because he doesn't like the wrappers. So men need to be realistic, because they want us to be so many things at the same time. It's not realistic. A woman's body needs to rest. We need to breathe. Some of us, you see the wig we're wearing now, once I get into the car, if I'm not going for a meeting, I'm taking off the wig, I'm cleaning off my face before I get home. There's a day I was telling my PA, I said, if anything happens and I have to come down from the car looking like this homeless person, they will not believe I'm the one. Yes, they will not believe that I'm the one that is sitting inside this car. Because I've cleaned off everything, because these things are inconveniencing. They are not even so good for our skin. But we have to look that way, you know, to be presentable. And so it's just about finding a balance, helping your wife understand where she is, because we have different seasons as women. There was a season in my life where I didn't want anything to stress me. Once I get home, I'm taking off everything. I'm taking off. I just want to be there. There's a season I got to in that same marriage where I wake up in the morning, I quickly take my bath, wear the shorts, you know, put a little lip gloss and all of that, make my hair cornrows, neat. There was that season. We have seasons and times, and it's unfortunate that many of our men, I did not say all, before they come after me, many of our men don't take time to study women and understand that we have different seasons. Every woman goes through 4 different hormonal changes every month. Week 1 is a different behavior. Week 2 is a different behavior. Week 3, week 4, different behaviors. So the way we're trying to study you people to understand what makes you happy, how can we satisfy you, how can we keep you, you people should put in that much effort to study us and understand what makes us, what changes us, what we can do, you know. Let's have that conversation.
Yeah. They say men are simpler than women, actually.
They are.
Waike, what do you think?
You know, first and foremost, I think it's important to look nice with your man. When you and your man are together, I think it's important. I think, you know, I don't think you don't need to plaster your face with makeup, but at least look, you know, and for me, that woman looked okay because she had the wrapper. So that's what they call musheya.
Very easy to flip.
It's the easiest.
If the man was...
Who they buy laundry?
Forward thinking.
Forward thinking. That's what you will...
Very easy.
Scum. So, and that's my problem with...
You know, Waike, I hear that, you know, women need to just be themselves, but I'm wondering if we are the ones that have put ourselves in this position in the first place by over packaging.
Jesus.
Because that is where I was going to go to.
Yeah.
That if she had met him and used her natural hair with all that makeup and look nice, when he sees his natural hair now, he will not be vexing.
True.
Yeah. Because I've seen...
Because she put that wig here and everything. So that is what she's expected to see 24/7.
Yeah.
You don't blame wig again.
I don't use na wig cause am. But like I said, the natural hair she use am.
Arrange the natural hair.
If you accept the wrapper, no say this one na action.
Have you people been seeing those makeup videos that come out of China, where they do almost like a surgical whatever all on them? They would take tapes and put on their eyelids to create a crease in their eyelids. They do things to make their face slimmer. They have all these tapes they wrap all around their face. Then they take thick white makeup and plaster all around their face to look as if, you know, that they're a whole different human being. And I always wonder that when you meet such a person and you develop some sort of form of friendship, when you finally take it to the next level,
you're seeing a different person. You
are going to be revealing a whole new person. Wouldn't it come across as starting a relationship with a whole different person? Could that be? So we have overpackaged ourselves to the point that we are not the same person.
The men are marrying pictures now. Because I just sang a song in Esako. You sent me photo about. So men who marry photo shoot, marry print proper images of their wives. If you want to marry the real girl, they used to say that when you are coming to visit her, just be sure that her family she's at home. Don't inform her time. So that you catch her in her real self. That's who you wake up to see. If you come there and you are not in love with what you see, just walk away. You know, and it's become a thing that we always have our DPs, everything on point, at a time like this. And maybe that's why.
No, I beg to.
Okay. Before you go and give us your point, BC, let's go on a commercial break. When we come back, we'll continue with our topic. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Stay tuned. Your View will be right back.
Thank you for staying with us. We're still discussing the packaging and repackaging of women before and after marriage. We have a caller, I believe, Moyo from Ojodu Bega. Good morning, Moyo.
Hello, my beautiful lady.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Well done.
Thank
you.
I'd like to contribute to this morning topic.
Please go ahead.
I think, like BC said, men have to be realistic. They must try and understand our season. From the look of things in that video, we can see that the lady is pregnant. And even with that pregnancy, she still looks beautiful.
She's beautiful.
Ordinary menstruation, as in when you are on, there's a way it makes you feel. Sometimes, for me, I won't want to even go near anything. To put on earrings and all that is a big deal for me. Let alone pregnancy. So men should understand this time. It's not every time we look gorgeous, beautiful, the way they want. If we look at them too, there's a way they look sometimes that you won't even believe this is whom you are married to. Do you get?
Yeah.
So you should stop saying that with us. But that doesn't mean that we should not be at our best at all times. But when it's not convenient, we should take it for us. Thank you. Well done.
Thank you, Moyo.
Amazing.
Moyo says men should be realistic. Thank you for your contribution, Moyo.
Yeah, and I like where she went because I was going to go there too. That a lot of men too, they let themselves go. They want the woman to be doing the whole work. They don't know that they have to work. You wake up in the morning, you just lie down with big stomach. You will not even go and have a shower.
But the men I'm seeing these days, they're stepping up. Have you seen the gyms? The daddies are there, and the daddies.
The daddies are looking for babes.
Yeah.
I hope not. I hope they're doing it for the madam at home. I don't know.
We hope so.
But BC, we were talking about packaging.
Yes. So
if
you know,
we're overdoing it.
You asked that question if we're over packaging, and it's yes and no, right? The women who over package, there's a place that people find them. The women who don't over package, there's also a place that you find them. So if you are realistic about where your level is and what you're looking for, you always find girls that are natural. I still see a lot of women who are very, very natural. Many people don't even bother with makeup. Many people do their natural hair. They still exist. And even though maybe you have an outing where you glam up and all of that, by the time I come to your house in the morning, you don't sleep with those things. You have taken it off. There's a saying in my place that if you want to catch a fine wife, go very early in the morning or go during Harmattan. You know, there's some people that have this very scaly skin.
Listen, let me take a call from Mercy, then we'll talk about Harmattan looks. Mercy from Delta State. Good morning,
Hello.
Mercy.
Hello.
Hello, Mercy. We can hear you.
Hello. I want to make my own contribution.
Please go ahead.
Contribute.
I have one auntie. That my auntie, she lost her marriage because of a tying of wrapper on her chest.
Imagine.
And from Delta State, the husband was always telling her, "I don't like this you're dressing." Even when she wears her blouse, she will tie the two wrapper and tie the last one on her chest. So she had 6 children for the man. They stayed for long ago, but since she refused to dress properly, the man had to leave her. And women should be conscious of that thing. Even if you are pregnant, even in my neighborhood, I do correct pregnant ladies, beautiful ladies. When you see what they will wear, I'll say, "Go and change this your dress now." You say, "I beg, I don't have that time. I'm tired." I say, "No, you have to look good." So women should try to look good all the time. Even when you are old, try and look good all the time. It's better for you. It gives you a better image than presenting yourself as if you are just tired of the whole world. So that's my own contribution. Thank you.
Thank you, Mercy. But although that man that she's talking
no
about,
loving wife. What's
6
that?
years, 6 children after many years. It's not rapper.
It's not rapper.
else.
Something else has driven him away from them. But I was saying that, so the different categories of women. And I was talking about the Hamatan. They say when you want to marry a fine wife, go during Hamatan, go very early in the morning. No, that Hamatan has what I'm telling you, exposing the sort of skin the woman has. So if that scaly skin does not work for you, you see it in the morning. If her looks don't work for you, see
that's
it
why
early.
Women from Jos are actually very beautiful.
Yes,
women,
of course, because even in that
you can still see the beauty.
You can see the
case
beauty
in point
and all
case
of
in
that.
point. Thank you
Because
very much.
Please, can I laugh my
All right, lads.
So we still have people who have, and like I said, even though they go out, when they come home, they take off all of those things. So if you tell me that you did not see the natural beauty because she was always wearing makeup, except you want to tell me that she sleeps with the makeup, she sleeps with her wig on, she sleeps with her outfit on, that's why you did not see and that is not realistic. Then also when you go to their house, look at the parents. We end up looking like our mommy at the end of the day. Somebody told me that I argued all my life that I never looked like my mom. Only for me to start realizing now that I actually do look like my mom. I smile like her. When I wake up in the morning, the other day, my husband looked at me. He said something and I laughed. And it was like, this is your mother's face. So look at the mother and say, okay, if she can be like this in her 60s, it's like looking at YK now and not knowing that the daughter will be fine at home. So open your eyes and pick what you want. And also try as much as possible to have these conversations with your spouse. This is not working. Can you adjust this a bit? And all of that. It's not easy to be a woman.
Okay, we have another caller, Matilda. Everyone with the M name is calling today. Matilda, good morning. It's calling from Egbeda.
Good morning, sisters.
Good morning.
Happy Ramadan, happy Fast. I just want to make a contribution to this.
Please go ahead.
Some people like women, let me use myself as an example. I'm kind of person I feel hate a lot. Any moment, if there's no light, you see me sweating like a Christmas goat. You cannot expect someone like me now to now dress up, put on that under that heat. It's something that is nothing to write about. Even if I'm coming back from work, right from the gate, you will see me. I'll put my hand under my blouse, start to off my bra because I feel like this is an inconvenience. So that's the only two contributions. All this packaging is just for the meantime. And me, I love something natural, some just be free. That is it. So the woman is in her house. She's free, relaxed. On the norms, you cannot do that thing outside the public. You all know that. But it's in her house. So she has to feel relaxed. Even if you have a visitor, she cannot do that. If she has a visitor, she can't. So all this is just a packaging. Maybe she's the kind of person that she has heat. You always have a heat problem. Can I expect her? Even as I'm talking to you now, I'm tying rapper.
You cannot kill yourself, dear. You cannot come and kill yourself.
Are you married?
Like you see me, I'll even put down my breast.
But are you married?
My children will just want to cover now. Say, please, I'm having heat. So that is just it.
Are you married?
Contribution. Thank you.
Are you married?
Yes, I'm married with 4 kids.
It's not easy.
Besides running around the house, so really the beauty of a woman, being whether she's sexy or not, really is not in the packaging and overdressing or how you dress. It's in the personality.
Yeah.
If you like wear boo boo, if you pass the person that's your husband, he's supposed to give an image because he's seen the entire package. What you're wearing doesn't really matter. You can be in a crowd of people and the person is turned on because he knows the woman. Yeah,
you're fasting.
I'm fasting, but I don't know why photo.
But you know this rapper thing is funny.
Very sexy.
Because I know of someone who said that is I'm sorry to those fasting, the sexiest thing on a woman.
Yes.
Rapper over
on the
her
chest.
Very
easy.
He can't. That
is a boy that came that told us laundry and we are buying Victoria's Secret expensive.
But then also let me add the natural smell of her body over the perfumed and whatever.
And deodorant.
Depends on somebody is now looking. He should be careful that he's putting that video up because somebody is looking at his wife and thinking,
he was joking.
When my father was married to 27 wives, when he had his 27 wives, and everybody all of them were vying for his attention at the same time. You see them early in the morning, this rapper they tie and then they abusing themselves. Can it go? We tie the rapper.
Are you serious?
I have a call.
And in the evening, they will dress up, put makeup. That time they don't yab themselves.
Okay, let me take a call from Michelle.
They have made their impression in the morning.
Okay, let me take a call from Michelle. I'll call from Iowa. Good morning, Michelle.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
We can hear you. Go ahead. Good morning.
My name is Michelle. I'm calling from Iowa.
Welcome to the show.
I just want to contribute to.
Please
I
go
love
ahead.
this good program. Yeah, you're all looking beautiful.
Thank
Continue the
you.
good work.
Thank you.
Are you still
Mitchell,
there?
go ahead, please. We can hear you.
Okay. Concerning the video you put showing on the TV about the woman on rapper, my
He's listening to TV.
He's listening to the TV.
my husband also doesn't like rapper. I'm a makeup artist, so he's always hello. Hello.
We can hear you. Oh.
Oh no.
They've just gone.
I think we just let her go. Let's take a commercial break, and then when we come back, we'll continue with the topic. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Stay tuned. Your View will be right back.
We're back. Thank you for staying with us. We're still discussing packaging and over packaging. So what I would like us to look at. We've seen like the funny, light-hearted part of it, but I would just like us to look at, and I think you sort of mentioned it, the fact that I'm hearing women say, "Don't let yourself go. Oh, I saw a pregnant woman. She needs to dress up. If you're tired, don't just let yourself go." Why is there a need to not? I don't want to call it let yourself. Why is there such a strong need to package even when you're in your home? Even when you're pregnant and you may be feeling uncomfortable, even when, maybe things are just financially, emotionally, mentally exhausting, why do we still feel the need to, I'm talking women to women, advise women to dress up? I'm not talking about when we are leaving the home to go out, but that need to dress up for the man. Why can't we say to the men instead, understand the different phases that your wife may be going through and accept her in the different phases and celebrate those phases?
Because there are women who are in the category you just painted, but then are they not then saying that a man should not accept a woman naturally because she has to look a certain way? Are they not defining to a man what his woman should be? Because no man grew up having that picture of a woman in real life, in their houses, in their homes. A woman, when our mother's generation were not soft life women like our own, yet they held their marriages. My point is that we that were soft life, now somebody is telling our husbands that we have to be point on point.
We have to be AI like
AI, image every day of our lives. Telling the men to not accept us in our different phases. When we need to be mothers, you have 4 kids like the last caller. You have to hear, stop, this, everything. It's not my turn, it's your turn. Okay, you want me to be carried? Okay, I'm coming. While the daddy was, which was the image of earning. So the children that those women raised are the ones who don't want to accept women in those places now. I don't understand. I think women continue to define what is acceptable and what is not men.
And don't we find it curious that it's just women that have been calling? I haven't heard from a man
but these women are
telling
honest.
us what they really think. You may be surprised that they may not agree with this. This man. But we have a caller on the line. Yeah, Angela from Ojodu. Good morning, Angela. Oh, I'm so sorry, Angela. We lost you.
Yeah, so I think the advice to do your best so that you don't lose yourself is because naturally human beings can be complacent.
Okay.
You get to a point where you feel that you have arrived, and then you just allow things. And so we've seen many women who got to that point with everything that's happening. Our body biologically is wired for trauma. And if you allow that trauma from the periods, the hormonal changes, the childbearing, and our body is just wired for that trauma from time to time. Now, if you allow that trauma because your body is wired for it, I don't have energy to do this. Before you catch yourself, you may have lost out a lot, even in marriage with your children and all of that. Secondly, it also helps to boost your self-esteem if you can put yourself together as a woman in the home. You have a call?
Yeah.
I'll take your call. Yeah.
Okay, Amaka from Port Harcourt is calling us. Oh, lost
There's something,
DC,
yeah.
please go ahead.
So it helps to boost your self-esteem, and it also helps to model the right values to your children.
Good morning.
That no matter what life, I think the person's
Okay, looks like Amaka is back. Good morning, Amaka.
Good morning. I want to contribute to what people are saying. As I'm speaking with you, and I'm tired, and with my bomb shot, you understand, and my T-shirt by my side, in case if any visitor is coming, you understand.
Yeah.
It's my home, I have to be free, and I've been tying wrapper over 40 years.
40 years.
And my children, that's one thing they have never done.
Oh.
For you to know that at times what the mother, is used to, you see some children, they won't do that.
Yeah.
So it's about, feeling free. The weather is so hot, even if fan is on, I sweat a lot. I remember when I was all these 20-something years, I was coming back from lecture that night. I entered a drop. I removed my underwear, bra, everything. Then the police stopped the drop and said, Madam, sister, let me check. I said, no. He said, no, you want to see what is inside?
Hey.
I have to. She said, I will go. I said, but you want to see? So at times, one wants to be, free. And if your husband loves you, let me tell you, forget
Which
all
I
this
agree, yes.
As long as you are not doing it when visitors, are around, or when any visitor is around. Okay, bye. Even though I'm not encouraging it.
It's okay. We get the point. Thank you, Amaka, for your contribution.
Yeah, so I was saying that it also helps to boost a woman's self-esteem, her ability to still hold herself together no matter what life is throwing at her. And our young girls are watching. They are seeing how you are juggling everything and still putting the effort in looking good, even at home. So it may be that you like wrapper, but my focus should be that you are not smelling in the wrapper. You are washing the wrapper at least. You have not just one wrapper. You have a couple of wrappers that you can change if wrapper is your thing. And you are well groomed. There are a lot of women who after giving birth, because of the stress or whatever it is, sometimes it affects their mental state. They don't want any form of grooming. They are just living themselves. They're smelling. They're not changing their wrapper. They're not washing bed sheet. They're not, that is where we now have a problem. But if you're still neatly put together, I tied wrapper the better part of my life, and I was neatly put together. In fact, once we lock door and I enter my room, wrapper leaves. I will not give details. Wrapper just leaves.
There are no more details than that.
Finish the details.
I
finished the details.
Yeah,
but it's about knowing that this is for me. I want to feel, do I look good? Do I feel good for myself first before even considering your partner? Once you look good, you feel good, you're well packaged in your home, no matter how little or plenty it is, depending on your style. Also need to understand that many people have different styles. There are people who like to dress,
I've
even
heard
at home.
Talk about, it's a way to sort of keep you disciplined, and if you're able to have that sort of structure around you, it just keeps you motivated to move. But where do you have your safe place, your relaxed your place where you just say,
not home.
Exactly.
In the night now.
This is it. I remember when I was pregnant with my first child, one of my friends came to the house. I had my hair out, and when I'm pregnant, for me, everything irritates me. If I walk out in the sun, I'm itching. Imagine. And then she comes to the house, and for me, I felt like she was judging me. She was like, "Look how you are looking there. If your husband if your husband sees you, how will he?" And as if
your husband
by design, he walks into the house. He now puts his hand in my hair. I was like, "Ooh, I love this," and he walks away. I was like, "You say, my husband loves it." Sometimes I just feel like women don't. Sometimes we're allowed to just rest and breathe and just be.
I agree.
Because a man breathes.
Yeah,
they always breathe.
They call me. They call me. They don't even pick up after themselves. They put everything for you to send to the dry cleaners. They get relaxed. They snore away. Then when they wake up and get better,
I don't want to tell my husband's business. I know how he relaxes. Anyway, Dara Sibi is on the call. Good morning, Dara Sibi. No, men relax.
Because life is not Nollywood.
Blow some places and, you know.
Maybe what we see in the movies.
But I think
in the movies,
one I hate is
you're receiving your
I
friends
love
with
rappers
Gele.
because for me, rappers are mushaya, but it's boo-boos I don't like.
Why?
That one too is Mushaya and one year like this.
Sometimes.
All the time is Mushaya.
On the breakfast show, and I'm fasting. God, this is my life.
Whatever it is, I think it's just about being neat and about looking okay, and also about being able to breathe. Like you said, we need to breathe most of the time. See, there was a study I read recently where they said even these wires under our bras are not good for us.
They're not.
Yes. And many girls are no longer wearing bras. Have you seen them on the streets?
No, I removed the wires. Actually.
Yeah. They're not good for us.
They cause cancer.
You see? So if you get home and you have to remove...
No, they've even... when you go to a bra shop now, you see... Now they're advertising...
Bras without wires.
Yes,
under wires, yeah. So people need to breathe and also understand. See, my own thing is men should learn to study women like we study them. Very important. If you study your woman, you know her moods, you know her states, you know when she's going through things that you give her. That's supposed to be her safe space. You give her that safe space. Then the days that she's able to still pick up and look good, and that time of the month where her body is changing and then she wants to look sexy for you, you understand that it's a phase and you follow her that way. We will not have many of these issues.
Flip the coin with the men, but let's take a call from Diamond. Good morning, Diamond.
Can I hear you? Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
All right, good morning.
Morning.
Morning, Diamond.
I am enjoying the topic you guys are on right now.
Yes.
And I'm enjoying it so much. And I think I happen to be the first man to call.
Yes,
you
celebrate you for doing that. Yes.
Yeah, you were yearning for a man to call, and I've done that.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, so the topic you are discussing is so... In fact, it's so timely. It is even it is so timely. Can I even say it's long overdue?
Okay.
I'm enjoying it so much, and I want to go with the lady. I think you in blue white top.
Okay.
Yeah, that you are always humbling on the fact that ladies are over packaging. You are hammering on that, and that is the problem of ladies.
Okay.
Over packaging. You package and package and package and package even what you are not supposed to package. You package it. It is not good. No, there are things that are not really supposed to be packaged. For me, my own kind of makeup, I know that apart from the natural look of a woman, at least to me as a person, I see that ladies should, you just put just a little makeup just to make the face more appealing, to make you more appealing than the way when you look so natural. A little for me is very okay. But nowadays, ladies over package. They package and package and package everything they package. Even the natural endowment that comes from God, they package it. But we have, people have issues with this. We have stories it may not be a personal experience per se, but then things we hear that you package what is not supposed to be packaged, and when it gets the real thing and it's not what it's seen outside. All those things, they're uncalled for. It is the over packaging is not good.
Yeah. Okay.
So I'm just. That is why I was supposed to step out, but I can't. Anytime I want to move, I will still want to listen the more because you are just saying what I want to hear.
Oh, okay.
And I just feel that lots of ladies should be listening to you if they are if they will watch this, watch you saying all this thing. I think they will have a change of mind, and then the way you are moving with the topic, they will have to rethink and do what is proper for themselves. Thank you very, very, very much.
Thank you.
I have I'm married, and there are things I like, And there are things I feel that are natural in ladies. When you grow up, as you there is change in age. Some certain features change. Like I can mention, talk about breast.
Okay. Thank you, Diamond, for that diamond contribution. Let's go to a short break. We'll come back. We'll conclude on this topic. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Stay tuned. Your View will be right back.
Thank you for staying with us. Ladies, in conclusion, you know, I just wanted to flip it a bit, which is I've started seeing lots of videos of men installing wigs over their baldness, men wearing some sort of corset, you know, just so that their tummies go in. Like, they take a lot of work to packaging themselves. And I wonder if we find it attractive. So that's one. And then the second one will be, at what point, even if we were to package, at what point should you reveal your real self to the person? When is it too early or when is it too late?
So for me, I think it depends on...
Let Nima answer this question.
How did you get here?
She's fasting.
How did men get to that point where, okay, it was a man thing to have your head in bald or have your hair, if you have hair. Men were naturally owning themselves. Unlike we women, we compliment. If you can't have your hair, you buy your hair. You know, if you can buy your wig and makeup as a woman. But a man was a man the way he was made. He was handsome, not beautiful or pretty, like, you know.
And men were not necessarily judged by their looks.
They were not.
For their looks.
So I love my family. We have hair, but my dad used to have his hair bald. He cut his hair regularly, and my husband, they get bald quickly. I like his bald hair. I always say to him, I call my husband, my son has hair, unlike his people too. I always say to him, I say, your family, they are more bald though. It's a thing. You're known like that. Your beauty is quickly accepted. How did we get here that we have to compliment people's definition of beauty all the time?
How did we get here? Where men have to also look beautiful.
You see, the same way I don't like packaged women, I don't like packaged men.
Overly packaged women.
Overly packaged. Even though I package myself, but I package myself because of my age now. So I must do my makeup on flick.
At 60 something.
It's age. But when I was younger, no. So I don't think I would appreciate a man wearing a toupee. I don't think I would appreciate, because if I meet you with toupee and then you remove the toupee, I go fear. Say, I know, I'll just run out.
How about the one that ties his stomach and then cinches his stomach and he's out with his looking?
For me, it's ridiculous. If I say, man, give me what you have.
Be yourself.
Let me see what you have. If you have muscle, let me see. If you don't have muscle, let me see. The one I will go for. Let me see the one pack.
Some people even go for surgery and put muscles where they don't have muscles. But we have a call. Dorcas from Kogi. Good morning, Dorcas.
Good morning, beautiful ladies. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. We can hear you. Go ahead, make your contributions, please.
Okay. My contribution this morning towards the topic on hand is that men should try and understand the stages that ladies pass through. When I was on for my fourth child, I was so sweating. I have to have my hair cut. I took my daughter to salon to cut her hair. And I told my husband that, I want to cut my own as well. I even bought attached to the salon. I wanted to make my hair, but when my daughter was when she was cutting her hair, I was like, let me join and cut my own so that I can be released. My husband said, there's no problem. If you like, if that is what will give you comfort, do it. Then I had my hair cut. So when I had my baby, before the naming ceremony, I started plaiting my hair. So I think some men doesn't understand the stages that women pass through. We put on bra, we put on so many things that make us to be discomfort, but they don't go through those stages. When they don't know, they used to like, you are not packaging, you are not doing this. All these ones are fake. All these things are fake things. So they should try and understand that we as a ladies, that all the, as my sister there has already said, that those things are just for a while, just for you to have a good look. You just want to look good when you're outside. At times you want to package yourself at least to look good, so that when you come back home, get your stress relief. You don't expect on when we are going to bed, we should still put on our bra, put on all the tight things, so we should free ourselves. Even this tying up on the chest is ancient things that we met our people. Those ones that we are now putting all this, okay, put this KP thing, it's just a copyright something. To try and understand where we are coming from, our background also contributes. At times, we want to fake ourselves and say, okay, let's put on something that will attract our husband. At times, so that when you even put it on, you may not even like yourself. So it's just like that. Meant to try and understand us. Thank you.
Thank you for your contribution.
So I think one man's meat is another man's poison. We should just be truthful to ourselves. There are men that like their wives packaged. So have that conversation. There are men that don't mind the natural beauty. Don't say because this is supposed to be like a general.
Like the transition.
There are men that doesn't like their wives bleaching.
Yes.
No, what is more realistic is that when she's going out with you, she transitions.
Yes.
She comes
some men
back
like
to
it like that.
transitions.
Some men
The
like you
transition
at
or
home.
24/7.
No, some men like you at home with very long nails.
And then they want to cut you and scale free.
That is how they just like it. Have a conversation and then understand what works best and how. Let him understand that I cannot sustain this if you cannot. There are some women that there are some girls I've known that I've never seen them without makeup. They are able to sustain it. They wake up very early, even in the university. They do their makeup before we go to 7 a.m. class. So they are able to sustain it. If you are and your partner likes that, that's fantastic. Now, I also know that men, sometimes, some men mislead their partners by saying, I don't like this, I don't like this. I want you on your natural hair, no makeup, this one, this one. The side chick they have outside is a nyangba with bone straight. So when the woman now finds out that, oh, you are chasing people that have bone straight and you are keeping me at home looking like a half
variety.
Natural. Tell your wife the truth. So don't use that to mislead her. Maybe she liked it before, or maybe you are insecure and afraid that if she looks this way, other people will toast her. You tell her you don't like it again, and you leave her there, and you are carrying people that have bone straight. That one day. So we need to talk about that. Then when we talk about the fact that a lot of men now are putting on wigs and all of that, I don't know about African men. But I know our colonial masters wore wigs. Those wigs were actually created for men. High heel shoes were created for men. Go and read history. Earrings were created for men. Even makeup. But I'm not sure about the African. Go and read about our colonial.
They wore more like hats. So you know that they're wearing.
They were covering their bald. No, they were covering their baldness.
I hear you. What I'm saying is that they were covering. Obvious. But now what we have, I'm talking of men that are installing those wigs. So
yes, to make it look natural.
You look at that man and you think he has a full head of hair.
Is there a problem with a man trying to? I like hair. I don't have hair anymore. I want to cover a bit. I don't think it's a problem.
I don't think it's a problem. But who am I falling in love with? Who am I talking to? Am I talking to a man who has a full head of hair, or am I talking to a bald man?
But you don't.
If I know you, then when I now become intimate, then one day you now whip off.
No, you don't marry on the first date now. You will date. You will go to house.
Saying,
you will sweep house.
So that's why
I
asked you a question. When is it too early or too late to reveal your real self? Imagine, I think I'm with a man who's bearded, who has hair.
It depends on you.
It's a problem of acceptance of yourself.
I remove the wig.
Wait till make MJ transition up to 54 times. Even though he was a successful artist, because he wanted to fulfill a particular standard.
He had vitiligo.
Yeah. He did, but he looked female.
He had vitiligo.
Is it the vitiligo that changed his nose?
His hair got burnt too.
Yeah, he got his hair burnt, but his nose too had to be pointed because of vitiligo.
I'm just saying, if I fall in love with you as this human being,
you don't fall in love on the first date.
Wait now, no, it's not the first date, but I've known you long enough.
How long? I think that this is who you are.
How long? Then by the time you reveal yourself, am I starting the conversation?
Now they cannot keep themselves for 2 years.
Or do I, before I reveal it, do I say, please, I would like to tell you a little bit about myself.
Yeah.
Underneath this, there's a baldness. I don't know if you like to see it.
That can work. But let's wait. You don't falling in love in 2 weeks.
Now.
You date for a while, so you will see that there's bald hair by the time you are doing something in the room.
The way women wear wigs, men expect us.
I mean, I go run out.
Imagine an accident.
If you came to the room with a full head of hair and then suddenly there's no hair on your head.
I'm like, who is this?
Men accept women every time when you yank it up now.
Yes, they accept us now.
They accept you when you yank it up. So I think it's an age of acceptance.
If I were a man, and I go with a woman into a room, and then suddenly the hair comes off, I run out.
You cannot run out. When the hair comes out and good, beautiful, natural hair comes out.
No.
The shock of seeing a different
I have seen divorce. I've seen divorces filed just for
in the
size of breasts.
Maybe
I'm telling you. If
you didn't remove the wig.
If you read those
when I wake up in the morning,
legal report columns in some newspapers, there was a sitting for a divorce that the man was saying, she's not who I married.
Yes, I've seen
that. The size that he was in the picture was all the way here.
I know someone.
And she was using artificial one.
I know someone who said he married a light-skinned woman. Yeah. But after when the money was not happening and something, she went back. He was like, "No, I want a light-skinned woman."
Or somebody
and
got
that is how
pregnant, and then the color went back to her original black color.
You know. So there are a lot of things packaged in a way that you can still recognize you don't overdo it. Okay. Let's go on a short break. When we'll come back, we'll look at our second topic.
Stay tuned. Your View will be right back.
Thank you for staying with us. A video has gone viral where a lady decided to openly appreciate her husband together with their 5 children for always being there for them. What's the harm in that, right? She says with their father, she is nothing. Without their father, she's nothing. So she gathers the 5 children and asks them about the Superman role their dad plays in their lives. One by one, they speak. They thank him, they praise him, they talk about his sacrifices. This man works 5 nights every week. In the morning, he still takes the children to school. In the afternoon, he goes to pick them. He bathes them, he dresses them up. He shows up every single day. Now, people are reacting. Some say, oh, how beautiful and rare. But some are asking, is he not doing too much? Others even say this kind of routine can affect his health later. Another group says no matter what you do for a woman, it does not stop her from cheating. The moment she thinks she has found something better, she moves. Now the big question is this pure love and partnership, or is the man overstretching himself? What do you think? Ladies, is this just a hardworking, loving man, or is he overstretching himself?
Stress is really.
YK, do you want to? What do you think? Yes, please. What do you think? Is he overstretching himself?
Why am I starting?
Okay.
Okay.
So, I don't think he's overstretching himself. I think every marriage has their dynamics, right?
Can we break down so that people understand? So he goes to work at night, 5 nights in a week, he goes to work. When he comes back in the morning, he bathes them, and then he takes the one that goes to school at 8 a.m. He feeds them, then takes the one that goes to school at 8 a.m. to school, takes the one that goes to school at 12 noon to school, picks them up from school, feeds them, bathes them before he leaves for work
the next day.
So it seems like his hours are full. At what point does he sleep? Then he has 2 nights where he sleeps.
Yes, so these people are broad, right?
Yes.
Now, I said every marriage has its dynamics, and the dynamics of the marriages are broad, especially where you're just coming in and you're just trying to find your feet. It's usually different from what we have back here.
Okay.
So I have a relative who is abroad, who, as they got in, they were both, one had to be a nurse, went to school first. So while the lady, while she was schooling, the husband got a job. So the husband had the responsibility to take the kids to school, pick them up, and go for his night shift, just like this, because the woman was not available at the time. I wish she told us what she was doing when this man is doing all of that. Where I'll see this as overstretching is if peradventure she's at home, not doing anything, just maybe cooking and just lounging in the house, and this man comes back and goes back and comes back and goes back, then I'll say it's he's being overstretched. But if the dynamic is in such a way that maybe she's in school, or she too is not available at the time, and it's very expensive, you never even start your life, you think of help, to even have a help abroad. So those partners have to work together, and that's why I said every marriage has their dynamics. She could have just given us the full story. I appreciate the fact that she comes out to hail this man. It's possible she's not available to do the job, and she has a man that's hands-on, that takes up that. But if you're abroad, no hands-on now, and leave your kids without, hold on, let me finish, and leave your kids without care, the police will come for you. So those families, they have to find a way to work it themselves. Then when things stabilize and maybe they can now do day shift and all of that, things naturally normalize. Okay. So I wish she gave us the full picture so that she doesn't go and kill her man if peradventure she's just chilling and letting him do everything.
Why have we decided that we want to live our lives on social media?
Okay.
First of all, she exposed all those children to the internet because she filmed them. They were cold, they were shivering.
Ew.
She put all of them, all their faces are there. She did not blur their faces. You put all your children because you want to make sure. If you want to thank your husband, must you film it?
So that we will
You
know.
can thank your husband and go and kneel down. Bring the children when he enters the house. You came outside, you put all your children in the cold. She's an irresponsible woman.
Well, okay, that's a different perspective.
I'm sorry. Why must we live our? In fact, that should even be the topic. Why must we live our lives on social media?
Interesting that you should say that because there's this lady that I follow, and I think she should be in her late 50s or early 60s, and she made a post, and she was talking about why are women in their 40s and 50s still having their Instagram pages or social media pages on private in the time where you need to be out there showing yourself. So the world that we live in now is changing, you know. And so for those of us in the older generation, we will find it hard to, accept. But in this new, I'm just saying this new world, things are put on social media. It's not seen as being irresponsible anymore. It just shows that you're taking. In fact, what she was trying to do was let the world know how much we appreciate.
If they kidnap your children, you will say because you put it on social, you put them on social media.
It's a different world.
Do you know that woman in America that she's a
the
popular
Godfrey Savannah God?
She's a newscaster or something.
Yes,
that she's been putting her mother on social media. They've kidnapped her mother now. How many weeks now she has not seen her mother?
Yeah.
Abroad, have you?
How come?
Abroad.
But
What is how come?
We don't want to dig into
they
that.
Kidnap? Ask the kidnapper now.
I don't know.
You when you put your mama for social media every day. The day when now they're asking for $15 million. Come on.
Yeah.
We should stop it. But this social media, if you want to be on social media, go and why are you putting your children? You want to thank your husband, go and film yourself.
Yeah.
You put all your 5 children. Beautiful kids, beautiful kids. On social media. And you are coming and you are making sure we want to thank. Then she knelt down. Thank your husband. If you really, really, really want to thank your husband, wait till he's inside the house and go and thank him and stop giving us stress. Nonsense.
And Wike has spoken.
Performance.
Performative
love.
Thanksgiving.
You set camera.
Set camera.
And then you were crying.
Was there ring lights?
I have
there
not
must have been.
I have not recently not felt loved and appreciated for the things I do. And I did not have a conversation. I just shut down. And for my husband, I want to say it, I hope he's not going to be offended. I was surprised when I saw him have the conversation with the kids that mommy does so much and we need to say thank you. And so throughout this Ramadan, for the few days, Ramadan is just 9 days. He will come when I'm doing my midnight prayers and then I'm tired, I'm napping on the floor of my prayer mat. And I'm going to cook because I don't want anybody else to cook the foods again. And he'll come and say, is there anything I can do for you? I appreciate you, God bless you. He did not set ring light and camera. Of course he means it. And then I appreciate it. Because now I'm sharing it. He might not like it. There was a time in my life when I've been through too many things and the whole weight of what we were going through, I felt like I can just go to my father's house and just be 9 years old again. My father used to carry me up until 9 years on his shoulders to anywhere he was going. I wanted to be pampered. And I kept nagging because social media would put videos. I think they were putting the videos of other people that were pampered in my head. And I would say, they do like this. Go and check what the reel I sent. All those reels I was sending. He would not talk. And then one day, he came to the house. He changed our wedding rings. He went on his knees in front of his 2 children. He renewed his love and promise. And I felt loved and appreciated. And he sprayed me new notes because I like that.
You showed me.
Privately. And then he sprayed me new notes on another time like that. That was the other one. But that particular one, he sprayed new notes. My son was jumping up and down the place, up and down the video in his the underwears. That's the real part. Because we have husbands, wives who break their backs for family. We have fathers who break their backs for family. What would be nice is that you see it, you admit it, at least privately. But when it's content, it's subject to a lot of things. Because what I wanted to ask her, well, she read out, I watched the video well. She said that he has 2 days off every week. I did not know what those 2 days were for because in those 2 days, she said in the video he doesn't have friends. So he doesn't have a life. She and the children are all his life. It's not healthy. I have YK on the side for spa. And I gossip some things with YK that my husband is the subject of the gossip.
Very
and
healthy.
I love my husband.
Very healthy.
I have friends for everything. And I still have my sisters on the show. So escape day for plenty places.
Very healthy.
You know, and you're escaping the daily stress of life in different ways. I would like that she encourages him to have a friend. Somebody that is an escape from, you know, the weight of what she described that he carries. He does a 5 nights a week job. Most likely KPI on CCTV on him. He can't doze. When he comes home, minimum sleep hours. At least encourage that. Oh, I got you. I will take the kids to school.
She's available.
If they don't have that life because now Igbo, structure the life.
So
I'm coming.
Yeah, okay.
She did not structure. She did not describe that one. She then told the kids in the video, who makes your food, who bathes you, who feeds you. You know, at a point in time, I was just looking at that. These are the things that women talk about when they carry weight. I was just putting myself, and I was in the husband's place. There was a point in time when I had my babies, I would bathe them. I stopped bathing my daughter at 4. And my husband took over that. She still said, if you want the bathe them. So with his son, we started at 2. Once my children stand, that their father had to bathe them. I don't do that because I have to get their food ready every morning. Real life is that we leave the home at 6. My kids start school and start getting in the school buses at 6. That's Nigeria, where we can have maids, helps, and all of those things. So I can only imagine abroad. If the man has to come in, do that, drop off, pick off. I fight over pick up and drop off because nobody does it. PTA, open day, I fight because I'm the only one available for that. So I can only imagine, as a couple, which one are you making? Because we need to age and live together in old age. Stress, they keep person.
Yes, now.
Point is that if he's overstressed, when he needs to, you know, to let go, exhale from weight, he doesn't have friends to call, to talk to. He doesn't, now only me, or only you, only me. You know, what are you doing?
I love where we have taken this
out.
Yeah, I love where we've taken this conversation to, and for me, it's taking us to the cost of japa sometimes. But let's take a call from Michael, and then we can dig deep into that. Michael from Ogba. Good morning, Michael.
Good morning.
Well
done for the show.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, I want to contribute.
Please go ahead.
This topic really connects to the former one, especially when talking about being natural. But when it comes to a husband helping out in the house, it's good, but men have to be careful not to overdo it, because overdoing things, being too stressful, will still count on the body of the man. Imagine a man who goes to night work, comes back home, bath the kids, take them to school, go back in the afternoon to pick them up, or even take the one that goes to afternoon classes. Which time does he sleep? So that he will prepare himself to go back to the next night. At the end of the day, stress can kill such one. I do a lot of helping at home as well, but I always make sure that I calculate my time, because my work is a kind of similar to what the kind of work that man do. Although my own is a 3-shift work. If I'm on morning duty, I will close in the afternoon, and by that time sometimes my wife will want me to help her to buy some stuff in the market. I do that. If I'm on afternoon, then the children will ask for going to check them in the school, like open day and other things. In fact, I can tell you for free that my wife does not even know the school some of my children are attending, because she doesn't have the time. Our own work is every day, Monday to Friday. So if she has to be in any of those days, that means automatically she should be absent for that day. So for her not to be absent, if I'm on afternoon, I will go there. If I'm on morning, I will go there. If I'm on night, I don't play with my night too, because if I'm on night, I have to make sure I sleep in the day. Because during the daytime, there is no how you can sleep that 8 hours. So I do sleeping, wake up, but I don't like going out if I'm on night. because he will count on me when I go back to the night work. Especially some of us that are doing a driving at night, drive throughout the night, because my kind of work is to drive a forklift machine throughout the night. So if I doze for 1 second on top of the machine, I will pull down the building. So when I'm on night, I don't joke on my night. So one has to calculate its time and be careful, because when you go, that same woman that is appreciating you, that you do where you do that, he will not even waste time to jump onto another. Even some of them do not even wait.
But she's entitled.
Thank you, Michael, for your contribution.
Her loneliness is not the sacrifice. It's not going to compensate for you.
So I think I want all of us to understand that stress can kill both men and women. And we've seen a lot of women who have died under stress like this.
Yes.
It's not just the men.
See the man skinny, see her robust.
Yes, so she did herself a lot of injustice by not telling us what she does at those times. If she had done that, maybe we would have had a better understanding. Then I know the dynamics of many people who live abroad. This happens for just a number of years till their jobs are upgraded, and then they settle in and they can now balance it. So sometimes when you are in a phase, she did not tell us the phase they were in. Maybe they're just landing in the Obodo Ibo and they had to do factory work and all of that. If you are in a particular phase, it's something that you can handle in a few years. And when your life stabilizes, it goes back to the normal that it should. So everything is just about balance. Understanding your spouse, understanding the job that is cut out in front of you, and sharing it to the best of your ability. So nobody can sit down and say you are overstretching the man if that's all you can do at that time. If that's all you have to do within the means that you have. Many men too, a lot of women complain that they are overstretched. Many women die, high blood pressure, depression, you know, all of dying on time before their age, you know, and we don't know. Hold on. So let's not make it a gender thing. I just felt that she should have just told us what she was doing. That would help us have a better understanding.
I don't care if she's working from morning till night.
So who will take care?
Listen.
Who will take care of the children?
If I don't care what she did, we show.
You've established that.
So I don't care what she's doing. What she's doing is show, and if she's not genuine, if she was genuine, she won't do it. That's my point.
Yes, and I guess
look, on
the man was even just coming from work.
Struggling from work.
He was just coming from work. Maybe wait.
Did he enter the video?
Maybe wait.
So it was in the video now.
So I get that point, right? I get the point that you're making, that sometimes we become so performative these days. We don't, everything is for show, and that's good. But I would like us to put that aside and just, you know, look at it of what else could possibly be happening during that time. Let's say, because I've seen some people talk about.
To do the video,
no. I want to. I'm trying to give you a story of someone I knew. They live abroad, who was going through mental health issues, and she couldn't do many things. The man stepped in and stepped up.
Yes.
We agree.
Wait, listen. And he was doing a lot of things. If that person had taken a video of what was happening at the time,
would have
like,
crucified her.
What are you doing?
Yes.
But whatever it is she was going through was happening mentally. It was not happening physically. So it seemed like she was watching TV, lying in bed, just not doing anything, while the man was doing all the work. But the full story is that they have come a long way. The husband recognizes, this place I need to step in. It may be hard on me, but no problem. So the story for now is that we don't have a full picture. So if it is that this is a woman who is lazy, who is just being performed.
We even have relatives in Nigeria
where
the women don't do. We have relatives in Nigeria where if the woman's phone is bad, it's the man. If her credit is out, it's the man.
Is that a problem?
No. As in to go buy a recharge card.
Is that a problem?
No, we are saying that, you know, my point is it's a couple. It's a relationship. The peace you want for yourself, you want for your spouse. As a woman, I have sat on the other side. I've sat on the side of that man for the longest time. Saying, who can't help me? You can't just be coming. In this case, the man is doing double what I cannot do.
If his love language,
don't get 5 picking.
If his love language,
she's obviously making him happy.
Yes. If his love language is act of service,
but because we're running out of time, one of the things that I wanted to talk about, but we don't have the time, was sometimes it takes so much of us, from us, when we travel abroad to try and set up abroad. And I'm wondering if it is worth it. Sometimes it's just too much. And then when will you even have time to now enjoy all the suffering that you
All
have
the
done.
wealth.
All wealth or no wealth. I don't know if you can take just one or two messages because we're completely out of time.
Sakori says,
so that
I
viewers
agree
know.
with BC. She should have given us more info on what she does as well.
Okay.
Motayo says, night work can be overwhelming.
So that's all we can take. Thank you so much, ladies. Very interesting conversation. I'm sure YouTube is on fire with all the comments. Thank you so much to our viewers for watching us today. Hope you enjoyed it. But we'll be back tomorrow for another interesting episode. See you tomorrow.